Hi there. What I want to share with you now in a series of videos that I've created a separate playlist for this is just an example of the kind of kit and gear and clothes that you'll need to take on a Kilimanjaro expedition. Some of these will also be relevant to other treks like the Everest Base Camp via Gokia Lakes trek as well. So here we go. Okay, I'll put a selection of clothes, what we're going to class as base layers, that we're going to use pretty much throughout the expedition, certainly over 7 days. Doesn't look a lot there, but you've got to be considerate of the porters can only carry 15 kilograms. And a lot of the trekking gear now, and that has been for a number of years now, been designed that you could wear it more than once, even down to your undies. So then, this is an example of the clothes that I'll be taking, pretty much what we're going to class as base layers, so pretty much next to your skin. Okay, so what we got here, this is my evening kit. So you've been out all day, you got maybe a little bit sweaty, and you just want to change into something a little bit more sort of comfortable. I like taking one of our tips of t-shirts, a very old fleece, and a fresh pair of socks. What I tend to use then is just stay in these trousers. I actually take 2 pairs of these. These are Montane Terrors. Had those for years. And what I tend to do is wear one during the day, and if required, wear one in the evening. But if your space in your bag is at a premium, you can also drop one of those as well. Pretty much for the certainly for 3 days. Certainly up until possibly the summit night, I wear a choice of these sort of thin rab, quick drying tops, and I've been using these particular ones for a very long time now. Very thin, and even when wet, they'll dry very quickly as well. So that's pretty much that, and these terrors here is what I tend to use pretty much from the start of the trek. Okay. What we got then, obviously underneath your trousers, you have undies. And what I do seriously and strongly recommend is that you do not wear cotton. Certainly cotton underpants and cotton t-shirts. One, cotton t-shirts, they do not dry. And it can be wet and moist for a number of days without sunshine, and cotton will not dry. These types of trousers, their clothes will. And cotton underwear, when wet through either sweat or perspiration or through rain, will chafe, will rub your skin. So what I've got here, and I've been using these for absolutely years, pair of Rowan undies. I take anything between 3 and 4 pairs of them. Again, you can wash these if you desire, but they are designed to be worn 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks because of the type of material that they are. And just to get a bit closer, Rowan. Not the cheapest, but they certainly help me out. Okay, then what you're going to look at then is sometimes you might feel the cold, and certainly for the summit night, you want to be wearing some warm clothes. Okay, so maybe a combination of what you'll be wearing all week. And depending on the temperature and the time of year that you're going, you might need to add an extra couple of layers. So for our summit evening, or for the cold, nippier evenings, what we have here is a couple of thermal layers. Okay, hence anything sort of thermal. We've got smart wool layer here, and sometimes, not always personally, I use these sort of thermal base trousers as well underneath these trousers as well. Socks, you only need to take 2 to 3 pairs of socks with you. If you've got some really good quality walking socks, smart wool or merino wool style, there's a design for wear for multi-days. What we do recommend is you take one reasonably thick sock. You save that, you do not wear that until the summit night. Okay, you're gonna sort of, what you're going to do then is have a nice fresh pair of socks, and you know what it's like when you put a new pair of socks on. There's nothing like it. What we've got down is a couple of pairs of socks, what we'll use maybe throughout the trek, certainly to base camp and from base camp down. And also a good idea, these Ingenie toe sock liners. I wear these all the time now, and they've reduced my blisters down to virtually nil. Feeling a little bit weird to go on there, but they actually sit quite nicely underneath one of your pairs of socks. And yeah, it does reduce your blisters. For the summit nights, I actually wear a slightly thicker pair, and that keeps warm. So hopefully, just this small example has been able to help you out. What I would suggest is to avoid cotton. Okay, there's a lot of technical gear out there, from Mountain Warehouse all the way up to sort of some of the main branded manufacturers.